Hello everyone, welcome back to Car Talk. I'm Finn.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're diving into one of the boldest, innovative, yet bittersweet legends of pre-war American automotive design, the Cord 810 and 812.
Right. These cars, built in 1936 and 1937 by Cord Automobile, part of the Auburn Cord-Duesenberg Group, were far ahead of their time. Designed by Gordon Burig and his team, including young Vince Gardner and Alex Tremulous, they pushed boundaries in styling and engineering.
Exactly. Let's start with what made them so radical. First, front-wheel drive with independent front suspension. Very rare for America then. No transmission tunnel through the cabin. Then there's styling. The so-called coffin nose. Horizontal louvers wrapping around the front. No upright radiator grille. Hidden headlights that retract via hand cranks built into the dash. Hidden door hinges. Sleek, low, without running boards.
And the powertrain was impressive. A 4.7-liter Lycoming V8, about 125 horsepower in stock form. The supercharged versions, called the 810S and 812S, bumped that up to around 170. Also, the car was unit-bodied rather than body-on-frame, which was unusual for its day.
Driving impressions from experts are especially positive. In Motor Trend's collectible classic feature, they describe the ride, handling, and presence of the Cord as far beyond its era. It felt agile and modern in many respects.
So, with all that going for it, what held it back? Why didn't this marvel become a mass seller?
Great question. There were technical and economic challenges. First, the transmission, a semi-automatic pre-selector system, was finicky. Reliability problems included slipping out of gear and vapor lock. Then, the timing. The mid-1930s were still deep in the Depression. Luxury cars were already a niche product, and this one had unproven features and higher costs. Despite the sensational debut at the 1935 New York Auto Show, deliveries were delayed because the transmission wasn't ready.
Sales numbers reflect that. In 1936, only about 1,174 Cord 810s sold. Altogether, fewer than 3,000 810 and 812 models were produced before the line shut down in 1937.
Yet, from a legacy point of view, the Cord 810 and 812 resonate strongly. Design critics still quote Ken Purdy. For sheer taste, for functional correctness, and for beauty, the 810 Cord is the best design the American industry has ever produced. Its influence was long-lasting. Hidden headlights, streamlined grilles, and aerodynamic shapes reappeared in later decades.
And collectors today prize them as art pieces. Seeing one restored, or driving one, shows how ambition and risk came together in a design that truly stood apart.
So the Cord 810 and 812 are a case study. Being first in style and technology doesn't always guarantee commercial success, but it does guarantee a lasting legacy.
Exactly. The Cord's flaws were real, but its influence and beauty cement its place in history.
That's all for today's Car Talk.
We'll be back with another automotive icon soon. Until then, keep your engines roaring and your eyes on the road.